Hello and welcome. This is Mike D. Vincent. I thank you for visiting MrComputerScience.com. What every teacher can learn from the forest. What the forest taught me. Okay, I admit it. I am a dirty hippie because I spend a boatload of time in the forest, in the coolest hiking trails that I can find. Out in nature. One thing that never ceases to amaze me is that the forest will never stop teaching all of those who listen and watch. The forest never stops teaching. For instance, let's take the world of online teaching. New teachers and old are always struggling to come up with new course ideas. They're always asking, what makes a great course? They're wondering what the hot new topic of the season is going to be. They're wondering how to deliver their course content in a super cool way. They're constantly stressing about what the landscape of learning is going to look like a year from now. My advice is to stop for a moment. Look at what the forest teaches us. The forest doesn't change that much, all things considered. I've been walking in the same forests for well over a decade, maybe even 2 decades. Nothing's changed that much, according to my own humble observation at least. Sure, maybe erosion takes a toll here and there. New footpaths emerge every now and then. But by and large, the landscape remains unscathed. How does this relate to the world of teaching? Well, always remember that the components of an awesome course are never going to change. Sure, maybe the technology changes, but as long as the basic fundamentals of what makes a good course remain true, you will always be in good shape, and your students will always be quite lucky to have interacted with you. A good course, a course that honestly endeavors to help every student involved, is always going to be a blockbuster hit. Even if the teacher only gets the chance to interact with a paltry quantity of students, the experience that each student obtains is going to be awesome, as long as you remember what the forest can teach. Thank you so much for checking this out. This was a really cool and fun piece of content for me to create, because the ageless wisdom of nature can often be the greatest teacher of all. I truly hope that this note finds you well, and that you have as much fun reading as I did writing. If you ever have any questions or simply wish to brainstorm, then please never hesitate to contact me. I always love to hear from you. Until then, stay awesome. Please have an amazing day. Cordially and humbly yours, this has been Mike DeVincent of MrComputerScience.com, and I'm signing off. P.S. Did you enjoy this podcast? If so, then I invite you to visit MrComputerScience.com so you can access more cool content. Also be sure to register for the MrComputerScience.com email newsletter. The newsletter rocks and contains awesome marketing tips. To register, simply visit MrComputerScience.com and then click on subscribe.